Okay. Hello. I got a new phone. I fixed a new phone and I thought that would make it more easy. I was trying to test that today, so I had not prepared my web camera and the computer, but I couldn't stream the right way with the telephone lying down just this way. Very annoying. So, well, it's gonna be this strange Instagram size again, and I hope I will fix it to next time. Hey, Ricky. Hey. How are you today? I couldn't make my... Yeah, I know, it's Insta size. I couldn't make it the right way. It said, if you want to stream the other way, so just put down your phone. And I did that like 100 times at different ways, and it didn't work. Hi, Anna, hey. So I don't know why I can't make it work, because it didn't work on my last iPhone, and now it's a new one. And I could have used my web camera, but I had not prepared for that because I thought this was going to work today. I have no idea why it's kind of locked. I have to see to next time how to fix that. I'm fine. A bit tired today. Yeah, very tired actually. I was like, can I even stream today? And can I even color today? And what should I color? Oh, hello, welcome and thank you. So I rest a bit and my bed is just filled with, I'm gonna show you. Hang on. My bed is just filled with books and all my whips and books, and I was there. Was lying and thinking about what to color. If I should keep doing one of my whips or if I should start a new one. And yeah, you're tired too. Yeah. So I guess Saturdays can be a bit like that when you have done a lot during the weeks and then it's weekend. I just wanted to show you. Yeah, this first I'm going to show you. This was the picture that I finally... Oh, yeah. Melody, hello, and Bethan. Yeah, you can see my Clara Markova whip. It was that one. I was either keep doing this from Tenderful Enchantments, which I have started on the coloring book meetup, because I couldn't stream last weekend because then I was on this big coloring book meetup in Västervik in Sweden. And then I started this page. It's in Tenderful Enchantments. Yeah, it's not the same colors, not all of them, but I really wanted to do this pink. Actually, the thing was, the same day I was going, I changed my mind of what books I should take with me. I had planned for something else, but then I realized that when you sit and color a whole day, it's good to use some kind of water medium so you don't have to sit and blend and use pencils all the time, because it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for your hand and wrist. So I changed to this one because I think it's really good with water medium. And when I flipped through the book, I wanted to do some of the houses for my color along, the Sweet September Home color along on Instagram. And when I came to this picture, I could clearly vision it in my head. I totally knew how I wanted to do it. I wanted to do this pink, and I could vision the house in yellow and the background in turquoise. And then I realized that, of course, that's what I saw in front of me, because it's the front cover of the book. So then I had to change it a bit. And so I was thinking of doing this today, to keep doing this, but then I couldn't just see how to do the house, and I thought that maybe it was easier to start something totally different, new. This is from Flora. But first I have to show you also Melody. This has been like the best week ever. I have got so much nice things. I found a lot of mushrooms in the forest. I kind of really like to go walk in the forest and search for mushrooms, but I am terrible at finding mushrooms. But this year, hello Nadia, welcome. This year I have finally found some new mushroom places and some new mushrooms that I have been really searching for before. So I feel very lucky. And then I got some packages in the mailbox, which also is kind of new to me, or I'm not so used to it. And yeah, as I said to you, Melody, I totally forgot that I had this wish list on Amazon. But you found it and you bought me so beautiful books. Hello, Francis, welcome. And these are 3 books. At first I took out 2 books from and I was stunned because I remember that I put these books on the wish list, and I mean, I'm a bit afraid of this one. Hello, Sammy. I'm showing some happy mail I got this week from Melody. And this book, because I don't have any of the other Kirby books. So I thought that this book, which is a mix from different books, was a great start to see if I can color his very detailed pages. It doesn't feel like my style, but I kind of love this book because of all these beautiful pictures. I mean, this is a tribute to the community, and yeah, he has posted some of these pictures that people have colored, and then he have written about them, about the color schemes and things. And oh, it's so beautiful. I'm just looking at these pages and get inspired. And I actually wish that someone would do a book with just like this, pages and explanations of, I mean, I can read on Instagram, but to actually have it in a book, I think it's amazing. So many. Oh, Bethan, I'm not sure. Look at this. So many details. I mean, I need pages that have like 5 different things. So I just have to pick like 5 colors, but it will be interesting. And then I thought that I had emptied the package, but then I saw this one and I was like, wow, because this book is actually a real book. Yeah, Sammy, I guess that's the secret, small sections at the time. The Ink House, which actually a book, and I guess it's a coloring book as well, although, I mean, it's so beautiful. I don't know if I gonna dare to color in it, but I have read it and I have been like this. I am stroking the page and I have given it love, and these 3 books have been with me in the sofa. Hello, welcome. Hello, Jody and Sarah. I'm showing some books that came in the mailbox that I'm so happy for. Oh, Melody, see you later, and thank you again. You know, I really love these books, and I have been watching some of Zucchini Kitten's, Karen's videos when she is doing these pages with Inktense and some distress inks for inspiration, because I think she's doing these pages fantastic. I watched this video. You're also scared, yeah. I mean, it's such a gorgeous book, and I don't think you need to color it in if you don't want to, because it is some color. Here it is vaguely, it's gray, almost a bit blue-gray. So you can just have it as an inspirational book, but I have seen that people are coloring in it, so of course you can. And I think we will finally, someday we will dare to, but for now I'm just, yeah, touching it and watching it and reading it. And I also got another. That's why I say I'm totally shocked. This never happens, or very rarely. But I got 2 presents in the mailbox. I also got one amazing gift from Ruby Charm Colors, Susan Carlson. it have traveled over another ocean from US, and she sent me the Black Magic. I know. I know Tomislav. I know that book was also there. It's also one of those books I'm a bit scared of, but it will be interesting and nice to try them. I think after 3 years now, I finally at that point that I actually think I should dare to color in even in books that are different from what I usually color. So this is her black coloring book, and it is different. I think it's different pictures from her other books, but I'm not sure you can see them. Yeah, I know. It's such a different book, and if I had a little bit more energy today, I would have colored in this today. I was thinking of this pumpkin page because, oh, Pernilla, welcome, and Candice, welcome, because I thought it would be interesting to see how the colors work on black. And I also received 2 copies of Insect Imaginary, which is her latest book, and one for a giveaway. So I'm going to have a giveaway. I think I'm going to have it on Instagram. Oh, I didn't see that this also had some black pages. So insects, I'm a bit... I just say that I'm scared of everything. As a coloring friend once wrote to me, I feel much fear here, yes. But the thing is, you can be afraid of a lot of things, and I am, but you can still do them. And if you do that, I think it's okay. Oh, thank you, Sammy, and thank you. So, of course, I will have to try to color some insects. They are so... I mean, for being insects, they are very beautiful. Very interesting books. So, Nadia, you recently did this page in a wonderful way. Yeah, they are gorgeous books, and I definitely will try this black one. But for today, yeah, exactly. Rather insects than spiders, I totally agree. So I was thinking of doing this because it has not so many details. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Yeah, I'm always scared. I'm less scared now than when I was younger. Then I was scared for like everything, and for meeting new people and trying things, and I was afraid to do mistakes and not being good enough, and I think that is a good thing with being older. I'm not as stressed today, but I still have a lot of fears. Yeah, I know. Mostly it's like that. When you start it, the fear will go away. Exactly. I mean, I was on this coloring book meetup last weekend, and then I did an episode for my Swedish podcast. And I mean, I have been working as a journalist for over 20 years, and still, just before I was going to pick up my microphone and starting to go around and interview people, I got afraid. I was like, I'm so scared and I'm so shy and I can't do this. But when I started it, of course, it just worked fine. So I guess it's the same with pages. They can be intimidating, but when you start them, it's fine. And I will try to give us a little bit more light. And hello, Marie, welcome. I think I'm going to try to do this page today, Marie, from Flora. I think the last page I did this one, I think the only one I have done is these two. And I will try to do this a little bit more delicate and soft, which I probably can't, but I will try, because next weekend, Vicky, it's your huge Victorian colorathon here on YouTube, and I have said that I'm going to join it. I'm going to stream 2 hours on Saturday and 2 hours on Sunday. And when you asked me, I didn't even know what Victorian was. And it's I have understood that it's kind of, I have to color romantic pictures. And I don't know how to do that. Yeah, happy dance, it's gonna be so fun. Yeah, I know. I also think this is so cute. And I've seen some great illustrations, or I mean, some great versions of this. So I thought I was going to try. And as I said in the beginning, for you that popped in now, both you that are chatting and the persons that are in the background lurking, that's totally fine as well. Welcome all. I have problem with the way I'm streaming. I mean, it should be like this, which is the YouTube way. And I will not tell you again why, but I have the Insta size today, as I have had that before, and I know it's ugly and wrong, but I couldn't fix it because I just I was so tired before, so I just was laying in the bed and resting and flipping through my books and trying to decide what to color. And yeah, when I was going to stream, it didn't work, but I had no time to fix it. Catherine, welcome. So I wonder what my plan was with this one. I realized I'm so confused. I have decided to do this page, but actually I have picked out some colors for this page. But I will try to do this anyway. Leslie, hello, hello. Yeah, I know. I was like, I have been totally blown away this week. I was like, what? Yeah. Yeah. My friend asked, they just sent it to you? And I just, yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Where are my... On the book meetup, coloring book meetup, I bought some new pens that I might try on this one. Oh, that's nice, Vicky. That Laura is going to do a freebie for that colorathon. I'm going to try this. I bought this Stettler brush. I thought they were called Marsh Graphics, but it didn't say that on the package, so I think it's the same as those. Some kind of aquarelle watercolor markers. Oh, Francis, you've been in Sweden. Oh, I wish I had met you. We could take a Swedish fika with a cinnamon bun. Yeah, I know. So, lately I have been very much into using my water-based markers as a base because it's quick and fun. I did this on another of my whips. I just start new whips all the time right now. This whip from Colors for Life coloring book. And now the plan is to try to understand how to do a background and go over it with pencils. But I have so much fun with my markers right now. So that was my plan. But as you can see, I'm more confused than ever. I thought I had a palette here somewhere, but where is it? Sorry, I need to go on palette hunt. No, I don't. I can use this. I can use the box of my Fine Tech. And then I can just wash it after. Yeah, I saw that she is doing a new one. A new book. It looks really good. Okay, let me see. I did a swatch somewhere. Here. They are just 36 colors, which is the most they have, the biggest set of these. Let me see, the teapot. My plan was to do the teapot in pink, but I actually think I'm going to take this, which is a really light blue, because I want it to be, at least in the beginning, very, very light. And of course, if I add water, it will be lighter, a lighter pink, but I think I will try this one. I'm gonna see if it's bleed through. No. I know this book are not perfect with water. I didn't think Botanicum was perfect for water either. So how nice to be here with you. It's always so cozy. I really look forward to it during the weeks. And I mean, I colored a lot last weekend on the meetup, but since then I have been more in the forest picking mushrooms. I wonder what will happen. I'm gonna try. The screen is weird, Melody. I think it is because it's Instagram screen, because I tried to fix it to the right YouTube way, but I couldn't. I wonder what will happen. It's so light color in its, oh yeah, in one on the other side it's a fine tip, and it has a brush tip on the other side. Oh no, Melody, I'm so sorry. I don't know why this happens to me quite a lot. I guess I must have accidentally made some strange things in on my YouTube. I don't know. I have to Google it and try to fix it. I just thought it was my old phone and now I have a new one, but the problem's still here, so I should have used the computer and the web camera instead, but I hadn't fixed that today because I thought it would work. So yeah. I'm so sorry. I know it's a bit strange, or totally super strange. Vicky, you are so amazing with arranging all these colorathons. Yeah, the pages in this book, they are really cute. Yeah, that's good. It would be terrible if you didn't enjoyed it and still did it. We are happy that you are arranging and we can just join the fun. Oh, I'm outside the frame. Oh, I feel so sorry for you, Melody, thinking it was something wrong and trying to fix it with logging in and out, and then it's just me that are the problem. And the technique. I guess it's still wet here. I need to wait. So, what movies or TV series should I watch this week to prepare for the Victorian Colorathon? Give me some help here. I need some inspo. I'm using some Stettlers. They have a brush tip. I think they are called watercolor markers or something like that, brush pens. And they have this. They also called Marsh Graphics. I found them when I was Googling and I found them called Marsh Graphics. But when I bought them, the set didn't call that. It didn't have that name on the set, so I don't know if they are selling them under different names or what. And they have 36 colors, and I kind of like. I have not used them. I've just done my swatches, but I like the tip. And yeah, because I tested it with water here, it's still wet. I need to wait before I fill it in. Gone with the Wind. Oh, that was ages since I watched that. Sherlock Holmes. And which Sherlock Holmes? I mean, there are movies and this Sherlock series that I've seen all. Anne of Green Gables. Is that Victorian? Pride and Prejudice. Yeah, of course, perfect. Victoria on ABC. Victoria. That sounds like the perfect one. Of course. I don't know if I can watch it if it's on ABC, but I have to see that. Okay. Okay, that was the easy one because I had decided the color in advance. Let's see what now. I think I'm going to take just the lightest brown for the doors, and then I think it's too dark to use directly on the page, so I'm gonna Carnival Row. Okay, I haven't seen that either. So I'm gonna pick it up, the colors from the palette, with my water brush and see. Oh, it's like ochre. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, the movie. That was the one I thought you were talking about. This was Robert Downey Jr. Sorry, I can't talk today. It's the Georgian period. Oh. Anna Karenina. Amazon Prime. Oh, I don't have that either. I just have Netflix and HBO Nordic. I'm gonna use some more. Yeah, this was perfect for today when I was tired. Just something that I can do while I'm talking and don't have to think so much. And then I can try to fix things with pencils after. Let me see. Normally this thing picking colors is what I love. But right now it's almost like I had preferred a color along, following a tutorial. But this will be nice. I actually think if I keep using the set I'm using, it's kind of easy because it just have 36 colors. So that can be the a palette for me. Then I don't have so many colors to choose from. Oh, I love Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights. It was a long time since I read it, so maybe. Yeah, I'm going to see the Downton Abbey, actually the movie, tomorrow with my husband. But that's in the beginning of the 19th century, or I don't know how you say it, but it's like 1920 or something. Good morning, Christiane. So I'm going to use this, which I have called number 17 because they don't have numbers or names. These pens. It's like the darker version of that first pen I used. I was thinking either to use darker brown, maybe that would have looked better, but this was the other option. Oops. Sorry, little page. Oh, now I must have missed something. What is the problem with the Instagram? I had a problem with Instagram when I switched to my new phone. Then when I logged in, it said that they thought that someone had tried to take over my account and tried to use one of these bots or something to buy followers. And I was like, what? But then I just had to fix a new, a new password. And then it was fixed. But still, it was a bit surprising. It was me trying to log in with my new phone. And I had not tried to pay for new followers because I have no idea how to do that. Oh, was it you that had the problem, Jody? That's so weird. I don't know why it's sometimes like that. Maybe I should have. Someone asked me if I were going to do some new episodes for my podcasts, Passionista Colorista, coloring book podcast soon. So I thought I could tell you the same thing I answered her, that I will, but not right now because it has been so much in September, restarting the work and fixing with everything. And as I said, I'm a lot in the forest right now, picking mushrooms, and it's such a short period of time you can do that. So I kind of want to do that as much as I can. But my plan is to edit this episode I did in Swedish on my coloring book meetup last weekend soon. So the poor people that are following my Swedish podcast, which I kind of neglected for a long time, will have a new episode. And after that, I will do a special edition about black backgrounds for my patrons in English. After that, I will try to fix an interview again. Yeah, I'm gonna do that when I'm ready. Exactly, Candice. Thank you. Oh, Sammy, thank you. So, yeah. So I will do it, but yeah, you know, I'm just one person. And I have, I'm working and have the family and the poor garden that's also neglected and things like that. Uh, but of course, I want to come back to the pot as well. Okay, that was that. I think I need to think. No, I think you're right. The true followers, they will not go away. So let me think. I feel that my staring technique doesn't work that well when you are tired. Okay, I will take the number 3. These pens, they have the colors on the caps, but the colors is not like the colors. The colors on the caps are not the same as the colors on the pens, because as you can see, this looks like the lightest one, number 1, that I ever called it, but it's actually number 3 that is the lightest. And the number 3 that is lightest looks very more orange on the cap. So yeah, it's good to do a swatch so you can see how they actually look. So let's see. I need the palette again. I think I'm going to do the flowers a bit yellow. I'm going to zoom in. My plan was to do them pink, but here we go. They will be yellow. Yeah, that's a great question, Candice. What are everyone's plans this weekend? My plan is to fix a little bit in the garden, maybe. And we are selling on a flea market. And I'm gonna have some pizza. And yeah, I'm gonna see Downton Abbey tomorrow. That is my plan. Oh, you had the surgery yesterday. How are you today? I hope everything is okay, Francis. Coloring, yeah. That's great. And I will try to keep away from the forest this weekend, because I have been quite kind of neglecting everything else and just walking around the forest searching for mushrooms. And during the weekends, there are so many people in the forests picking berries and walking with the dogs and picking mushrooms. So I thought that it would be easier to find mushrooms if I go during the week after the work. but it's so fun. Snow White? What? Ah, you you mean the autocorrect? So I came home from the meetup with some new want things. I could test some person's things I don't have myself, and it's always so fun, and then you kind of want it. One of the things was this new chameleon fine liners, which have colors in the caps and in the pens, of course, so you can, if you put a green cap on a yellow pen, they will mix together, like when you do this with two tips and are letting the color from the pen above going into the pens, the brush, the tip. That was kind of cool. But the money, the money is gone after that meetup, so now I have to wait before I buy something new. Okay, let's see. And shouldn't complain because I have been on a lot of meetups and had fun, but I'm still jealous of you that go into this Coloring Heaven magazine meetup with Jasmine Becker Griffith. Yeah, Jody, I know, these small tea sets you had when you were a kid. Exactly. How cute weren't they? Johanna, welcome, hello, and Ciela Green, hello. And sorry if I have missed anyone. I was going to say I'm gonna blame that I was so tired today, but I think I'm kind of tired a lot of times when I'm streaming because Saturdays are kind of a tired day for me. So I guess I'm just like normal. And we have a butterfly and some leaves and this little helicopter dude and some flowers down here and small fairies. I think I'm gonna take one darker brown. That's so cute, Jody. Is it in your city, Francis? Wow. I wanted to go so badly, so I was thinking, could I go? Could I go? How expensive could it be? But then I realized I have to fly to Stockholm, and from there I have to go to London, and from there I have to go. Yeah, it would be so expensive, so I can't. Of course, I knew that, but I just had to think about it at least. So this is oops, this is oops. Yeah. Okay, I have to take a picture of this finished picture from far above. Okay, you can fly directly. It's still too expensive, I guess, but that's good to know. Oops. Okay, I have to focus now. I'm just outside the lines. Okay, outside the lines again. This is so small. Hey, Nick and Tina, or Nick or Tina. Welcome. I'm doing a little page, a little teapot page in Teapot-House in Flora. That was what I managed to do today. I have so many whips, but I wanted to start something new. Yeah, it's super cute. It really is. By the mechanic? What is the mechanic? Vicky? Oh, I don't have any scrap paper today. I found an old candy box, candy bag. I'm gonna use that. Okay, let's see. So I have decided to try to just use these 36 sets of Staedtler Marsh Graphics, which are brush tip pens, and they have a fine liner tip on the other side. To try them out, and it's kind of good sometimes to be restricted to just use one set or just one palette, so you don't have to think so much. Mostly I don't like that, but today I thought that was perfect. So let me see. Da-da-da-da. I think I'm gonna use the same light brown as I used on the house. Oh, Joy, welcome. You have! You're also working on this page. It's such a super cute page. And I have another whip, another house, which I was showing in the beginning from Clara Markova's Tenderful Enchantments. But I didn't know how to keep doing it, and I was too tired today, so I wanted to start something over. You also did it blue! Ooh! They are... what do you say? We are teapot-house friends. Okay, I don't think that's what you say, but yeah. I'm gonna start the leaves with this color, this brown. I'm gonna add some greenish in it later. Teapot pals, that's much better. Teapot pals, thank you, Vicky. Can you please give me all the words I need today? Because I have problem finding them. Even more than normally, usually. Yeah, you can all be my teapot pals. Let me see. Yes and no. I have just briefly tested these real brush pens from Artisa on the meetup. Reka brought them with her, so I could try them. Uh, they are the same in that way that they are both watercolor pens. So yes, they work the same. Uh, I can't say if any of the what do you say, the pigment are better in one of them because I have not tried the other ones. I don't think it would work on this paper with either of them to add the pen and then take it out with water, because this paper will just suck the pigment in and you can't move it after that. But you can do it with both. You can do like this. You use them on a palette and take the pigment up with a water brush or regular brush and use like watercolors. So I guess they are kind of alike, but they have different tips. I mean, this is not a brush tip, or I mean, this is sorry, this is of course a brush tip, but it's not. It is not like a real. Vicky, help me! This is not a real brush tip, but it is a brush tip, if you understand. Oh, sorry. Sometimes in real life I'm like this too. I kind of need people that can understand me, even if I'm completely ununderstandable. And it's not just in English, it's in Swedish as well. A felt tip. I don't know what you call felt tip. It is like a felt tip, so, but it is not. I mean, it is a brush tip because it can move. The tip is softer in the end. Yeah. Okay, you also need that assistant. Oh, we all need it maybe on Saturdays. Tired Saturdays. Then we need help. Normally I can use my body language, kind of like, you know, doing sounds and saying, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, and then do some kind of strange moves with my hands or something, but you can't see me, so now I just have to use my language. Okay. Don't tell anyone that I was in the top chat until now. I just remember. Are you talking about My Little Pony, Bethan and Marie? I still have not watched My Little Pony. I think I have to do that. Yeah, great question. What is everybody coloring today? Oh, it's so cozy to have you here. My Little Pony? No, I don't have them. I borrowed one for the picture on Instagram from Marie's Meow Remakes cute little daughter. Okay, I think I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna take a color here that I have called number 24, which is the lightest green. I have done a mistake. I have not marked the pens with any stickers, so before I put them together I have to redo the swatch on the paper to see which pen is which. Well, well. You are doing schoolwork, Johanna. And you are doing Ruby Charms Volume 1, yeah. I just received some books from Ruby Charm. It will be nice trying them later. Let me see. Yeah, this light green I could have. Oh, portraits from Christine Caron. She's also a favorite. There are so many good artists out there. you can use these pens directly on the page, but then you have then it's a little bit more pigment, of course. If you want them to look more like watercolor, you need to use them, come in with them with water. I will do this darker after, but I will start with a light color. She has a My Little Pony baking book. Wow, cool. Ah, you are doing a page for my color along on Instagram, Christiane. Sager and Sägner. Ah, that is such a cute book with a lot of cute houses. And you are doing an autumn page in a flower year. Oh, the flower year, Vicky. It's such a gorgeous book. I'm not much for coloring flowers realistic, so I have not bought that book, but every time I see a picture from it, I am just stunned. People are doing so amazing things in that book. Marie, perfect, wonderful. And you're doing, Shannon, an Alice page. I have seen some really good Alice pages this month. I have no plan for the background yet. I'm just gonna do a picture and see how it feels, what colors it needs. Oh, that store. I really like that store. It's almost sometimes that we go to Stockholm just to visit that store. It's the fantasy and sci-fi bookstore in Stockholm. Even if I hardly ever buy anything there, it's just nice to go inside there and stroll and look at the books. Bookstores online are nice, but it is something special by seeing them in real life and be able to hold it in your hand and yeah. Yay! Yeah, they are stores in those cities as well. So then you know. I mean, I'm no big fantasy fan, although I really like some fantasy books, but I like so many different genres, so yeah, but I really like that store. Yeah, that's also a favorite, and that is a store that also exists in my hometown, so that store, that craft store, I visit much more often. Oh, there, it's a flower there that I missed. So let me see. We have these small little flowers. I mean, I don't have more than 36 colors, which I thought was a lot of colors when I started to color. But now I think 36 is kind of was too little, but let's see. I will use the number 8, the lightest pink. Yeah, down here. Oops. It's such a small part of the page you can see when I have this strange Instagram size. I really have to fix that. And also here. And now I want to pick up the pink from these flowers. I'm going to darken them a bit later, but I think I'm going to do something pink on the fairy. Maybe her dress. Maybe I can use the pen directly on some parts and then, oops, go in with the brush. I have to lighten up the... Yeah, if I let it dry, I maybe can use the pen or some pencil to make this not so harsh, this transition. And I think I'm going just to do this too. Blue, this light blue, which is one of my favorite. I kind of like when markers have really light colors. I once heard great tips from Peter Hewitt that when you are buying, if you're going to buy just some markers, buy the light ones, because it's great for doing a base layer and then you can darken it up with pencils. So that's great. I think, let me see. I think I'm going to do this light green as well as these grass strands, and maybe and darkening them up later. So Stettler had these pens, these brush pens, and they also have a set with, I think it's 72 colors, which are more like the Crayola super tips. The brush tip is more like it's a felt tip pen. It is not flexible, the brush tip, it's just hard. But that is that's also an option. But I didn't buy them because I already have the super tips, and I think that is enough. Okay. Now I'm going in, and I think I'm going to use the fine liner, maybe. The fine liner for these Oh, it's a really dark color. I'm going to show you in the swatch. This is the light green that I have used, and this is this one, like an olive tone in it, moss green. Maybe I can mix. This is the light green. Something like that, and then darker. I'm gonna do the same on this. Maybe I will keep it more light. I'm gonna see. Yeah, it's almost bled through. Not really, but oh, you can't see. You can see almost see some of the color going through. But I think that will be easy to just color over on the other page because it was not too bad. Oh, I thought I had a darker shade, but I had a lighter shade. You have 7 whips. Thank you. Then I don't feel bad because I think I have something like that too. And at least 2 of them are for my own color long, so I hope I will finish them before the end of this month. And oh, I have some other color alongs I really wish I could join, but I'm not sure I will have the time. And then I have started some other pages that are not for any color along, so I just have so many. And sometimes it's mostly it's more fun to start a new page than to finish an old one. At least that's what I think. But I also know that when you finish a page, you really get more energy and to do new pages. So it's good to sometimes finish 2 and not just start new ones. And you are working in Nightfall. That is Maria Trolle book as well, isn't it? It's the only one I don't have, I think, by hers. That is so cool that Botanica will be released in US with new pages, the old ones and some new. Leslie, exactly. Too little time, and exactly that's what happens. You flip them through, you buy new books, and you want to start new pages. Exactly. Sometimes I try to do one at a time, but right now I couldn't. Exactly! Wouldn't that be the greatest thing if that was a work to color in coloring books? So you can do that all days and get paid. I totally agree, Candice. Coloring outside the lines. But as Laura Rafferty usually says, the lines are just an option. A suggestion, not option, a suggestion. I haven't even finished the page I did on that this last colorathon, the fairy tale. The Disney colorathon. So, boy, there are pages I should finish. Ah, Botanicum. Yeah, I saw on Maria's Instagram, Maria Trolles, that she posted a sneak peek of a new page for the US edition. I know that these flowers are not yellow in real life, but this is my coloring book and I can do whatever I want. It doesn't need to be reality. Oh, I feel that too, but I'm getting old. I keep forgetting things. Exactly, using your imagination is the most fun. But I know some people think it's really, really nice to try to make it look as realistic as possible. And that's also fine. If you like that, it's perfect. But I like to... Oops. Apparently I like to be outside the lines sometimes. Something like that. And now I think it's kind of dried. So let me see, what do I want to do with the rest? I think I will go in with this darker green, the olive one, but this time I will not use it directly on the paper, and I will add it to the leaves. Okay. I should mix some different greens. Let's see. I will try one of the others. Although I think that is quite green. Yeah, it's a totally different green. It's much more blue-green. This book, as I said, is not perfect for water, but mostly it's okay. It bleeds through a little tiny bit, but you can color it over. Let me see. I think I'm gonna have 3 different shades of green. This is the olive one again. Oops. And some of the lighter greens. The olive one again. I think I prefer it from the bluer one, but as I already have one leaf in this blue tint, I'm gonna use it on some parts. And the light. That is my plan. I'm not good enough with watercolor pens or pencils, so mostly I have to go over it with colored pencils in the end to shade it and yeah, fix it. So that is my plan, to do a base layer with these pens and then use pencils. So yes, I hope I can fix anything that will not look good. Oh, bye, Vicky. See you later. It was super nice having you here. Have a great Saturday. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Oh, it was. That's impressive. I found an even darker one. I'm gonna see what's happening if I use that one as well. Let me see. It's another one of these more bluish ones, but darker. Oh, that would be super nice, Sarah. I had forgotten how nice it is to host color alongs on Instagram. It takes a lot of work, but it's so fun. I think this light green worked really well with these bluer greens. this leaf is a little bit too dark, but well. Yeah, and now when I try to fix that with adding more water, it bled through, as you can see. But it is on a leaf, so I can do the leaf green. Oh, thank you for being here, Sarah. Have a wonderful day. See you later. And I will add some darker on some other spots. And I guess you have to wait until it's really dry before you do that, but sometimes I don't have the patience for it. And this set has 2 grays. Oh, it's so tiny you can't see this. I'm just adding some of the lighter one on these things. Try to leave some white for some highlights. And then I can use the darker one. Maybe. Now I'm going to use this olive green. I think I'm going to use the brush tip. And the lighter one, the light green. Maybe the opposite way, start with the light and then take the dark. Oops. Oops. I thought I had a other pen. Oh, I just saw that the teapot it's not ending where I have ended it. It's another part of it. Okay, maybe this is a bit dark, but oops. Coloring outside the lines. Let me see. Yeah, alcohol markers will always bleed through, but you can mostly use water-based markers. But as you can see, here is the opposite, the page on the other side. It has not bled through much. You can hint some of the colors here, but here it bled through because I used too much water and didn't let it dry in between. So if you are careful, it will work on most pages, in most books. You can always try. I don't think maybe these are the best books for water-based medium, but it works and it's fun. It's quite quick and fun. now I will take the darker turquoise, this one that I have been using here, and use it down here because, yeah, it is fun. Oops. Sorry, now I have to do a background because I dropped the pen on the paper. Yeah, it is fun. Right now I have a total love for these kind of pens. And how to do now? I think I will. Okay, now I have been thinking. I think I'll do this with this color. Maybe they would have looked better with some kind other color. Maybe the brown. Oh, yo, Beth, welcome, hello. While I'm thinking, I'm gonna use this darker turquoise on the palette and use it on some places to darken it up a bit. Exactly, that's mostly how I do it too. That I blend and shade with the pencils after. Sometimes I do that like this. I do some of the shadings with the pens and then I fix it and do it better with the pencils. Oh, I have never heard about those candies. Not the Kali art markers, I mean. I felt the same for a long time, that pencils would never be my favorite, but for a long time it had been. They are so versatile and you can do so much with them. But I would like to mix. Let that down. I think I'm going to use this light yellow inside the windows. My pencil sharpener is, I think it's the same as Peter Hewitt use. Maybe Johanna Besford as well, I'm not sure, but it is the Staedtler table sharpener. I've heard that some people have had problems with it, but I have not. I had problems with one, but then I got a new one and it worked perfect. So at least for me, it have worked really, really well with all my pencils. Okay, I was thinking of changing these ones to some kind of brown instead, but as I already have done one, I will do the other ones too. I can of course darken them up later. That one I have not heard about. Oh, hello Elin, welcome. How was the musical yesterday? I know you were watching a musical in Stockholm. I'm back to the really light pink. I think this will have the same color on her dress as the other one. Oh, great. It's so I have not been on many musicals, but few times I have, I think it's super fun. The yellow, I forgot this window. And now I'm going back with a really light green, but I think I accidentally put it together with a blue-green one, so but it's okay. Let me see. Oops. That. Marie, see you later. Thank you for being here and good luck. Okay, so now the leaves on this side looks very different from these ones. I guess I should wait until it have dried. What happens if I don't? Okay, well, if I'm quick, it seems to work. It's still quite different, but okay, let them dry now. And see. Yeah, I still have the wings and the hair and the faces. I don't think I have any color in this set for faces. It doesn't have skin tones at all. So I guess I will just use a pencil. If not, I wonder, I have some kind of Ecoline, which also is another set of another brand of water-based pens with a brush tip, and this is apricot. I wonder how that would look if I use it together with water, so it's not so. Sorry, you can't see her tiny, tiny face. Okay, how to remember now on my palette where I put that color. I always impressed when people use real watercolors, how they can know where one color ends on the palette and another starts. And now mine seems to look the same. gonna go in with a darker pink on the flowers and see how that looks. When you use pens like this, the pens like this, it's, I guess, like using watercolors. I actually think I'm gonna randomly do these pink, although the other flowers are yellow. Oh, now I'm outside again. Oh, you're back. Hello. Okay, that was the butterfly. Yeah, I have to do something with the butterfly. I always think that butterflies are hard to do, but I think I just keep using the same palette. So this is the darker pink. Oh, I totally forgot about that little thing there. And I still have some details left, and the hair on the girls. I think I want to do them. Okay, now maybe this is gonna look strange, but let's try. I'm gonna try to go in with some orange yellow, or maybe golden yellow, or I don't know what it could be called. They're gonna be twins, so the other one's gonna have the same hair color. And I actually think this color also would look good in the flowers, maybe? Maybe not, maybe? Are you also talking to your pages when you're doing them? So let's see, Marie, Elin, or Johanna, or Nadia. What is the time in Sweden right now? I kind of lost track of time when I'm streaming. It can be 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, okay, thank you. So no hurry then. That is so fun, Leslie. Yeah, exactly. It's good talking to yourself, I think. Actually, I once heard an advice uh, about how to deal with hard stuff in your life and anxiety and things. That it is good to talk to yourself, because when you say things out loud, it helps you to really hear what you are thinking, and it's a way of. I mean, I guess you all have noticed that when you are talking to someone, sometimes when you have a problem and you talk to someone, they don't even have to give you an advice. It's just helped to mention it out loud. So talking to yourself can actually be healing and therapeutic. So just do it. Let me think. What am I doing? I think I forgot to go in with the darker pink here. I did it just on the other side. But now it's mixed with another color. I should have kept them more separate on the palette. Good morning, Elizabeth, and welcome. Okay, so that flower got a really strange yellowish pink color. Yeah, this too. I thought it was clean. I forgot to clean the brush. Okay, so now they just look strange. I kind of liked it here when the brush was clean, but here it just looks strange. But, well. Sorry for the format, for the size that I have the Insta size on my stream. I couldn't fix it the right way. Again, I hope I will someday understand what I'm doing wrong, so I can fix it. These leaves just seems to end very abruptly down here. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. Am I outside the frame again? So, I was. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm just gonna darken it up a bit before I might go in with pencils. I'm just picking some of the random greens that I already have on the palette and hope it will look okay. Yes, I am. I will shock myself in doing something romantic and try not to do it into a color bomb. So I'm joining this Victorian Colorathon next weekend. So I'm doing my regular stream. Let me see. I think, yeah, 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. my time, which is the same time when I usually start on Saturdays. But then I'm going to stream just 2 hours instead of 3 because I think it was taken the time after. But instead, I also are streaming on the Sunday, the same time, 2 p.m., the same time when I starts on Saturdays, and 2 hours. So I'm going to stream 4 hours next weekend. So you can, if you have any suggestion, I think I'm going to do a page in Anna Karlsson's Smyckeskrinet. So if you have any wish for me to do some special page, let me know and maybe I will do that page. If it's not too terrifying and I have to search for inspiration all weekend, or all week, I mean, to color something romantic is so not me. No, I haven't. I was flipping through that book today because I thought that maybe that's the only book I have with fitting pictures. But I don't know. It is a little bit intimidating with all the jewelries and stuff. But I will find a page and it will be so much fun. Okay. I have to decide. What to do with all the rest. I think I'm gonna do this pink as well. And the face, I think I'm gonna use that Ecoline apricot, which I bought because I hoped it would be, I could use it for some skin tones. And the propeller, I think I'm going to do it orange. And let me see what to do with the rest before I go in with pencils. Should I do something more? And what should I do with the wings? I'm staring at them now if you wonder what I'm doing. Well. And the background. But I'm not there yet. Oh, Jamie! How are you? I saw your picture with your knee on Instagram. How are you today? Let me see. Okay, I'm going. Oops, sorry. Oops, it looked better when I used it on the palette with water. Resting and icing and sore. Okay. Take care. Hope you will feel better soon. I should have some gel pens here. I'm going in with some of these brown I have on the door for some kind of ground. And here we have the dot from the pen that I dropped. I don't think I can hide it, but well, it's gonna be there, and you who watch this video or stream, you will know it's there. And I guess other people will see it as well, but maybe they just think it's, I don't know. Yeah. No, me too. I'm just dropping stuff. I'm so clumsy. I guess that's one of the reason maybe I like to color more vivid than delicate and soft, because I can't. I just drop things and have to cover them, and it bleeds through, and I have to fix that. Well, yeah, the sharpener. Oh, I have dropped that so many times, and the the battery eraser, and then it breaks every time. So I have taped it. Let me see. Yeah, I know, the pencil tips, when they break, it's not nice. It is not nice. Yes, it's such a cute book, isn't it? I'm not sure if I will darken up the teapot-house or not. I will do as you did, Nadia, if you're still here. You had such great white lines. Now I can't remember exactly how you did your lines, so I will try something and see. Well, this doesn't work. Come on. Let me see. Maybe it's too light. This blue, so it's even not so visible. Maybe I have to darken it up. Yeah, light shading, exactly. I think I have to do something to make it. I think I'm gonna bring in some pencils now. I think now is the time. And now I will try to not go so dark. I know I always say I will not, and then I do. Yeah, I will try to find some light blue, some of our gray blue. Let's see. Maybe my Pablos. It was a long time since I used them. Prismacolor also have some really light ones, grayish blue. I don't think polychromos have so many. Let me see. I brought out the turquoise blue and the turquoise green. So I will try them. I think it's more turquoise blue right now. Let me see. Maybe if I leave a little bit along the edge, but then use this. Can you see? Now the Posca comes out. So this is the turquoise blue. Yes, I agree. This color is really beautiful. So I try to keep it a little bit more light than usual for me. Both because I think this page is so delicate and sweet, but also because I'm trying to adjust myself color-wise to the Victorian colorathon next weekend, when I'm going to try to color more romantic than I'm usually doing. When we did this HK5 project, everyone, the hosts, we could pick the book we wanted to, and my favorite is Seasons, as you might know. Sammy wanted to host. Sammy, I don't know, are you still here? You wanted to host the Smyckeskrinet jewelry box, and I thought that was perfect for you because you have such beautiful, delicate pages sometimes, and when I'm looking it through, it just scares me with all the jewelries and delicate things. Yes, you're here. That book, I don't know, it scares me. But I'm gonna do it anyway, and it's gonna be okay. I know, Leslie, it's so hard. I can start light, but then I just want to give it more color, and the darker you go, the darker you have to do the shades and things to have any contrasts in the picture. Oh, yeah. Sammy, thank you. I'm not sure. I guess I have to find inspiration in some movies and on Pinterest and Instagram, and I'm gonna watch some of your videos. And yeah, yeah. Did you see Jamie's knee today on Instagram? Or I'm not sure you put it out today. I saw it today. Oh, let me see. Oops. Someone, I think it was you, Kenny. I'm not sure if you are here. I don't think you are here now, but if you rewatched this, that's asked if I had a too small desk, and the answer is yes. But I'm also clumsy, so even if I had a big desk, I guess I would keep dropping things. But yes, I have way too small desk. I'm kind of trying to shade it or giving it a little bit more of this turquoise blue, where I'm thinking of adding, sorry, where I'm thinking of adding white Posca, so it will be visible. Exactly. I think that even if I had the biggest desk in the world, I would still be able to drop things. Although it would be nice to have the biggest desk in the world. Oh, you're coloring in the bed. Sometimes I have done that as well, but mostly not. So I think it was you, but Bethan, that asked what I thought about my Pablos, and I said that I didn't really know because I started with not liking them, and then I liked them, and still I kind of not use them that much because I prefer my Prismas and my Polychromos. But they are really soft and they have some really nice colors. But as I'm more used to Prismacolors and to Polychromos, I kind of take them because I know the colors better in those sets. And when I use my Pablos, I kind of miss some of the colors from the other sets. But it's a nice pen. Okay, let's put in some more white and see. Sorry, I need to. Oh, thank you. I'm also happy with it. I have not decided if I should have some colors on these ones and if that should be this darker turquoise or if it should be brown or if I just should keep it them white. And I might go in and shade a little bit on the doors and things like that. But I'm kind of happy with them, with the teapot. Dark turquoise is your tip. Then I will try that first. Yeah, the blue I used around the door, it's the same that I used here. I know it looks not as blue as here, but I guess that's because this is a bigger area. Yeah, or dark brown. Oh, Carola, hello. Welcome. Let's see if I can find that again. I will start by... Oh, thank you. One of the teapot houses in Flora. Yes, skin is always a bit tricky. I also started that on the meetup. I can show you. Maybe you have already seen it in some of my stories. I am doing this page in circle portraits. So this is the first dark skin I'm trying, and I have used mostly the dark skin set of the black spider and black widow. So now I just have to finish this thing and the glasses and the hair and yeah, and the background. Or maybe I just keep it like this, but I think because this is such a light color and this one, maybe I need to frame it. And I don't think I'm gonna use black, which I used here. I might go in with some purple or wine red, dark background, just a solid one. So I was thinking of doing this one on this stream, but I have already done the most interesting part, which is her skin. So I thought that would be a little bit boring for you. My plan was to do them just with a dark set Black Widow, the 12 set, because I have read a lot of opinions that it's hard to do good skin with just that set, that you need the light skin set too and mix the colors. And I thought it must be able to do dark skin with just a dark skin set. So that was my plan, but actually I don't have this light skin set, so I have not mixed it with that, but I have gone in with some other colors. So yeah, I didn't do it with just that set, but mostly. Perfect, Carola. You mean this book, Jamie, or the book I showed you? The circle portraits? the one I showed you was the circle portraits by Laura Rafferty, and this is Flora by Maria Trolle. Let me see. And I still have the wings to do. Maybe I should keep using the Pablos just because they can need some love. Oh, Kimmy. Hello, Kimmy. No, that was not dark enough. That was too dark. And let me see if I have any eraser. I just found this one. Yes, this was more look-alike the color I already have on the door. This is ochre. Exactly, that's what I said about the pen color, that it looked ochre. Now if it's too dark, I can always go in with the eraser and take some of the color away. Yeah, maybe it's too dark. Now it starts. Me going to dark. Here is a olive brown color, which I think will work. It will work on the leaves. But my plan was actually to use it for the butterfly, for the body. think it would work on the doors as well. Okay, maybe I should erase this after, but I will try and see how it looks. Maybe I can have it here. I still have not decided on the wings. And I will go in with the orange, I think, in her hair, the little fairy. Oh, she's so tiny and I'm so far away, so I accidentally colored her face instead of her hair. So this is gonna be one of those don't zoom in pictures on Instagram when I post it. And maybe some reddish orange. Yeah, you told Jamie was telling me about that you are living so close, Kimmy. That is so cool. And now I wanted a pencil that is not here. So instead I will take a pencil that are here. This is light ochre. I will see. I need some darker. As I said, it was a long time since I used the Pablos, so I'm not so used with the colors. When you use a brand a lot, you start to learn what combos works together and so on. This is the ochre again, which I use for the houses as well. I wanted to tone down her hair. And the wings. What should I do with the wings? This is rose pink. Gonna see. I don't have the sharpener around, so I will try to use them unsharpened. No, Jamie, no, that's not good. Ouch. And I was thinking of this one. This color was actually very look-alike, so I can't even see that I'm adding it. The carmine. Just a bit for some shading. And some, no, I'm not sure about the flowers. But most of all, I don't know. The sky, should I have something there? And the wings. I'm just staring at my colors, my swatches now. This is the olive black. Okay. Was that actually what I was gonna go? No, my plan was to take a brown. Oh, look what just happened with my, I don't know if you can see it, but it got a crack in the barrel. That was not good. What is this? The burnt sienna, which I think will fit this to make some shading. Ah, Jamie, that's not nice. I have still not decided how to do the windows. This is the olive brown. Olive black, is it? Okay. Yes. I don't think that has happened so much to me, but now it did. Okay. I'm not sure. Where is the olive brown? Oh, it's already Sunday morning for you, Leslie. Good night. Sleep nice, what do you say, sweet dreams. Yeah, dark brown, exactly. I'm just starting with this olive brown to see if it's gonna work. And then I can darken it up. I wonder how dark I would go. There is one called cocoa. Yes, this is a dark brown. I'm just leaving some parts not as dark. This is the Pablo's Cocoa 666405. I can use just a little bit of it here, maybe. And then I'm gonna go back to the olive brown. I kind of like these olive black and olive brown in the Pablo's. Oh, Kimmy, goodbye. Thank you for being here. Olive. And light olive. And some some light green. I actually have an idea but I'm not sure. Let's see. 41. That is aubergine. These strands are kind of disappearing, these light green strands, and of course maybe they will pop out when if I'm doing a background. But I was wondering what would happen if I add some purple. If I color softly, I can still erase it if I change my mind. I'm not sure. I will also go in with some purple violet. Yes, I really like purple. And maybe some light purple. And I can also bring in some purple if I want to in the shadows here on the greens. I think it needs some darker purple here, otherwise her dress will just disappear. And I have not decided yet how to do this little thing. What is the name of this thing? I have one in my garden, but I can't remember the name in English. I think I will go in with the turquoise blue again in this part. Yes, me too. Not in real life. I don't have purple home or on my clothes, but I really like it when I color. I think it is a beautiful color. So apparently I have it on most of my pages. A sleeping something. Sleeping mat, no. And not the flying mat. maybe a hint of exactly. It's like turquoise. I don't like to wear turquoise or having turquoise in my house that much, but I really like to color with it. I think some pink also. Added some. It's good for the lightest parts. Hängmatta är på svenska, on Swedish, yes. Is it hammock in English? I wonder if this is too dark to just use it directly on the page. Well, it's too late now. It's really dark. Oops. Too late. Okay. Google Translate. Hope you're right. Yeah, Google Translate. What did we do before Google Translate? You mean that the English lessons would have been easier if we had Google, could use Google Translate? Yeah, and they can, most of the kids watching American or English videos on YouTube and TV series and such, so they will hear a lot of, much more of English nowadays, I think, than we did. And they have Google Translate. Yes, I like the purple strands. So do you have an idea for her wings? And for the background. I think it's so good that there are people here watching the streams, joining the streams from all around the world, so they can help us with, or help me when I don't find the right words in English. That's super helpful. So after I have done this page, which whip do you think I should finish first? The Laura Rafferty one, the black skin girl, or not? It's not black. It's just darker than my normal, my super light skin, or the page, the house in Tenderful Enchantments, or the page in Lala Gonzalez book, or what do I? Oh, the Cinderella girl from the fairy tale issue of Coloring Magazine, Coloring Heaven. Yeah, I think that was my whips. I feel unfocused right now when it comes to my coloring. The Cinderella girl, yeah. I mean, it's not that much left on that one, so I should do that. Thank you. It would be nice to finish the page from the last colorathon before next weekend's new colorathon. So that's a super great idea. So after this I will focus on that one. I think this is the olive brown, but it wasn't. It was the olive black. And maybe I'm doing things too dark now, as always. I like drama, and I want them to be visible against each other. And the teapot to pop more by adding some darker shades around it. Welcome to the weekend, Carola, and thank you for being here. And have just a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here. The streams wouldn't be as fun if you weren't here, if people didn't take their time to be on the streams. It would be so lonely. So thank you. What was this? Aubergine. And pink. And purple violet. Maybe some light green. My plan was not to do the sky so dark, but now I kind of see it like dark blue. I always do them dark blue. That must mean that I have done it too dark. What started like a very light one, but at least I have not done the teapot so dark yet. Light purple. Maybe some light green. Yeah, and that is my favorite way of coloring, is bright and vivid, and every time I try to make it soft it ends up like this. Yeah, me too. Of course I wouldn't do them otherwise, but this time it was not my plan. But mostly it is like that. It's never my plan, and then it's just, yeah, sometimes it's my plan, but a lot of times it just ends up that way. Because I guess it makes me happy. And that is important. But I will try not to do it so dark. I will try. We'll see if I succeed. Yes, exactly. Of course, I should do things that make me happy. But I have to practice to the Victorian colorathon next weekend, which will be a super big adventure for me, challenge. And those leaves. There are so many pictures that would work for my color along. There are houses everywhere, or yeah. This is Pablo again. It's yellow green. Oops. Yes, my desk is too small. And what is this? Grass green. yeah, I've heard other persons telling me that as well, that they try to test other person's styles. Maybe like me, they color a lot of vivid pages and then they try to color soft and delicate, but it's super difficult. It seems that everyone have their own style and it's really hard to change it. So maybe it's a part of you, the way you color, and that is fine. We can do different. Oh, Johanna, thank you. I hope I will not ruin it by adding... Oh! Oh my. It was the echo lines. Oh, Sammy stream. Does that mean that my stream is... that the time is 5 p.m.? Are there any Swedes here? Johanna, what is the time? Is it time for me to stop? I guess so. And I think these were 2 greens. I'm gonna erase. Yeah, it's it's time for me to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, good night, sweethearts, good night. Yes. I kind of like these very pale ones. So Jobe, thank you for being here. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, everyone. So I'm gonna finish this off stream. But I did quite a lot on stream. It's not that much left. I'm gonna add some sparkle on her wings, I think, and maybe on the butterfly wings. I just need to figure out what color I'm gonna use for the streams. So, yes, this is my desk. There it ends. There it ends. There are the things that fell on the floor and my bed is totally a mess. So I have some things to do. But see you later and thank you for being here. Bye.